Hi, I'm Angie Holdsworth, the Public Information Officer for the City of Phoenix's Planning and Development Department. Every day, our staff ensures that the buildings you visit, work in, and even live in are safe. From our plan review team to our inspections, the codes save lives. From new homes to commercial builds, the Phoenix Planning and Development Department's #1 priority is safety.
A lot of building codes come from life safety issues. Over the years, they've found that by building it a certain way, it makes it a safer home. As a general inspector, we look at all of it. In commercial projects, they have separate inspectors for electrical, plumbing, structural. In residential, we're general inspectors, we look at all of it. So, yeah, as you go through, you really need to know everything that's going on in the house and keep a good eye on it. And then this is a strap here they use for brace walls. And as you can see, they're not quite done yet, but this is embedded into the cement. It goes fairly deep. So on a brace wall, they'll put these straps on the ends to help lock it down and give it extra strength. In the City of Phoenix, we really strive for customer service.
On a commercial job, several inspectors, each with a specific discipline, will conduct several inspections.
We look at everything that's electrical.
Josh Perez is the commercial electrical inspector assigned to the First Place project, which is a living facility for young adults with autism that's slated to open this summer.
When I walk into a building, I pretty much look at everything that has to do with electrical. I look at how the installations are going in. I look at the equipment that's being used. I make sure that the equipment that they install is per plan.
My name is Denise Resnick. I'm the founder, president, and CEO of First Place AZ and the mother of a 26-year-old with autism.
And I always think about whether my kids or somebody I know is going to be living in the apartments that I'm inspecting.
The City of Phoenix has been phenomenal. Customer-oriented, service-oriented, instructive, and really here to help. And as a mother whose son will be living here, that creates a greater peace of mind for me and families like me.
New technology impacts building codes and the work at the Planning and Development Department. As more innovations enter the market, plan reviewers and inspectors must rely on their own expertise to ensure those technologies are safe, sometimes even before a code is formalized. Inspector Eric Simons explains a good example is the growth of solar and how new safety protocols were adopted.
One of the things, if you're not familiar with solar systems, a lot of people that go over, first thing you do, they flip off the main breaker to the panel. Now it's dead, there's no electricity. Well, the solar, if the sun's out and there's daylight, it's making electricity. So you have to understand that there's different directions power can come from. So by understanding how the basic technology works, you can protect yourself. The main breaker has been downsized from a 200 to 150 amp breaker, and the reason for that is now that we're putting power into the panel, if we still have a maximum amount coming in and we feed from another direction, you can overload the panel. So the first step in solar systems is to downsize the main breaker so that the total power coming in doesn't overload the system. The second item, basically like I said, it's kind of like a roadmap. It shows a 100 amp breaker, which we have right here, and then this power feeds up through this conduit, and we come to our first disconnect switch. So if somebody comes up and they're going to work on this panel, they can throw this switch, shuts off all the solar and battery power.
Inspectors also must look at the panel installation to ensure safety requirements are met.
There's a fire on this roof, they throw their ladder up, they go up there, and those panels cover a majority of that roof section, but you can see there's a 3-foot area across the bottom, the side, and the top. So the fireman, if he's on the roof, can safely walk around those panels.
The next new technology for solar is uncharted territory, battery storage, and how it safely connects to the system.
This particular model, this is the first one installed in Phoenix. There's another company that is producing a similar battery storage pack, and I've only inspected one of them myself. A lot of times the building code doesn't cover it because the technology is so new, it hasn't even come up. So a lot of building code we refer back to the manufacturer's installation instructions. Well, by understanding, the basics of electricity, wire sizing, breakers or fuses protect the wiring, the circuits. So if you understand the basics, even if you don't understand anything how this works, if you know that it produces 30 amps of current, then you can make sure that the wire and the breakers going to it are sized correctly and can protect the rest of the system. You know, as the industry starts coming up with more systems like this, then they can start to standardize how they get installed.
The city's building codes protect our citizens from disaster. Codes that reduce street flooding as more development occurs, and codes that require buildings to be better equipped to withstand heavy storms, fires, and unpredictable conditions. Jaime Baca is a fire plans examiner, and he explains the process for how these protections get put in place before construction starts.
This is a fire line, and what a fire line consists of are a fire line going into the sprinkler system to a building, or to they're putting hydrants on site, and that's basically what it is to give water to the sprinkler system. So this is what a fire line is. So when the fire line comes in, basically what we look at, we have a checklist that we go by, and on the checklist is pertinent information that has to be on the plans, so we can accept it. If they're not on the plans, then we don't accept them.
Out in the field, inspectors are looking for the required protections.
Your stucco on this home, there's going to be your outside finish. On the inside, you have your sheetrock. So that kind of seals off this bay. And then at the top, right now, it's just solid wood. But once the other trades come in and they run their pipes and wires, they drill holes to run all that through. So when we do our pre-drywall inspection, we ensure that all of that is sealed off so that if a fire just starts in the wall, it can't spread to the attic. And then also, like on entryways, they'll have a lot of columns. In fact, you can see this column here. You have two walls that are, spaced apart, so you have an empty chase. And you can see the framers have already put fire blocks up in the top. So once this is all completed and sealed off, if a fire started in the wall for some reason, it won't have an open space to get up into the roof system.
Each plan and every inspection fulfills the life-saving requirements, and while every project might be a little different, the care that goes into it is the same.
That the residents that they're providing sprinklers are adequate for that residence. It's the same thing with the alarm system. They want to know what type of occupants they're going to be in, if it's, like I said, if it's a group home, if it's used for daycare. So they know all this, problems come up and exist, they come and ask us questions, and it's very critical for us to give that information out to them.
I'm Chris Hedlund. I'm a City of Phoenix plumbing and mechanical inspector.
The city has codes in place that protect both the city's water supply and individual structures. Backflow preventers are the stopgap that prevents contaminants from filtering back into the city's water supply.
Backflow prevention is once the water comes through the meter, we don't want it back. It's a reverse flow. It protects the city service, city water supply. This is our city meter. This point right here is where the city's water ends and it becomes yours. This is the point of service delivery. So everything downstream of that belongs to the customer. This is a reduced pressure principle backflow prevention assembly. We call it an RP. It's for an assembly, it's the best level of protection. If there's ever an issue, it will dump. If you ever see water pouring out of this, it means there's either an internal failure or it's actually doing what it's supposed to do.
At home, there's a similar backflow prevention system. Outside, this device separates the water that goes into the home from the sprinkler system and prevents contaminants from re-entering back into the home. And inside, there are also protections built into the design. You might never look at your sink quite the same way. Code requires another layer of safety should a sewer backup take place.
The best backflow prevention there is, it's basically protecting or keeping from contaminants from getting into the water supply. The rim of the sink here is the end of the sewer, basically the end of your drainage system. And we want to keep that separate from the water supply. And the best way to do that is the air gap. There's an air gap, the distance between where the water comes out of the faucet to the flood level rim of the sink. That's the best protection. Contaminants can't get out of your sewer from the drain into here. Germs can climb, they can't jump. You never think that you can't walk up to a faucet, stick a cup under and get a drink of water. Not many places in the world you can do that. Here, because we have, well, the Safe Drinking Water Act, that's federal law, ADEQ, state law, then there's county health, and then the city codes. And then the plumbing codes, the model plumbing codes after that. So there's a lot involved in protecting our water supply.
My name's Elaine Noble, Curriculum and Training Coordinator for Planning and Development Department. I've looked at certain other municipalities and what they've required for certification and their programs compared to what we require for our staff. And we do require additional certification under our program than the other municipalities. We should be very proud of that our staff are not only educated, certified, but they continue, and they also do additional training outside of what their requirements are for certification, and they do a lot of internal training. We do an annual certification review of our program, and so we look at every single position and what the requirements are. Do we need to update that at all? And then we also do a quarterly audit on the certification program just to make sure that everybody's in compliance under our program.
This expertise benefits those working in construction as well. For example, Inspector Chris Hedlund teaches several classes, including plumbing code.
The more they know, the less mistakes they make. And so I teach at the apprenticeship. I teach a class for anybody that wants to take it. Many of these sites, I've had several of the guys come and take the class, and they learn more. The more they know, they're more valuable to their employer, but they make less mistakes. They know me from class. They know me from a different place, and they also know I'm pretty well informed. So I'm not gonna, make a call on my opinion or something. They know because we've been through the code book. They understand what they know. I know that they know that I know.
As an average person, that you should take away that we do care, the City of Phoenix, our planning and development staff and supervisors, the management team, do care about the service that we provide, and that we do know that it's so important to have safe buildings out there for all of our citizens, whether it's for business, commercial, or residential.
Planning and development staff are dedicated to the safe growth of the city. If you have any questions, you can contact us at phoenix.gov/PDD.